These aren't just random accessories, they're illegal. Back in 2014, Sony had their sights set on the World Cup as the perfect opportunity to promote their brand new headphones. They had just secured a $280 million deal with FIFA, making it mandatory for players to wear Sony headphones and prohibiting them from wearing any other brand. They straight up forced the players to wear their headphones by giving away free headphones to every single team. Unfortunately for Sony, when the players started using the headphones in their warm-ups and at practice, they quickly realized that the headphones were terrible. Listen, that's not even the craziest part. Word started to spread fast, and the negative reviews began to pour in. However, one player stood up against the pressure to wear Sony's headphones, and this man risked everything. Neymar, the Brazilian football god, made the bold move to wear Beats by Dre headphones instead. Wow, he's got some balls going up against Sony. His actions ended up skyrocketing the Beats by Dre's popularity and cost Sony a staggering $1.7 billion. Ouch! That's why FIFA decided to keep Beats by Dre banned from football. At least what Neymar wore wasn't illegal, because what David Beckham wore became so controversial it wasn't only banned by FIFA, he spent nearly 6 months in prison. See, back in 2002, Beckham was taking over football and led England to the World Cup. But we all know Beckham. He loves the spotlight. He had to try and be a trendsetter. And at the World Cup, he did something that no other athlete had done before because it's illegal. David showed up to the game wearing custom Adidas Predators made of kangaroo leather, which was illegal in California, and with Beckham playing for LA Galaxy, all his new fans went crazy on him for this. The football star faced the possibility of a $5,000 fine or 6 months in jail. Being the busy star that he is, he didn't have time for all that, so he called up his guys at Adidas and made them redesign the shoes with synthetic material to avoid ending up in handcuffs. Wouldn't mind seeing him in handcuffs though. Well, anyways, while what Neymar and Beckham wore caused quite a stir, at least their fashion choices were not banned from an entire country, like Brazil did. See, coming into the 2014 World Cup, Nike partnered with the team to design some brand new kits, but there was one big problem. From Pele to Neymar and everybody in between, the team has always been repping their historic yellow, green, and blue to match the country's flag. And these colors have become so significant to the team, it became an ancient rule to never change it. And Neymar became the face of Nike's new campaign. He showcased an all-black masterpiece that said Brazil, and it had 5 stars representing the country's World Cup titles on the front. At first, the players loved the new look, so the blackout kit was approved. But it didn't take long for people to start criticizing the uniforms. See, throughout the country's entire existence, it's been tradition to wear yellow to home games and blue to away games. So many Brazilians felt that completely switching things up was disrespectful and convinced the Brazilian Football Federation to literally ban the jerseys. Hey, never mind Neymar in Brazil. What Rafinha was caught wearing literally got him fined $1 million. Let's take a step back to 2013 where the controversy began. At the time, Rafinha was a dominant winger for Barcelona, so every brand wanted a piece of him. But his eyes were set on an exclusive contract from Adidas, and yeah, signing that deal forced him to wear Adidas shoes only. But for millions of dollars, he definitely had no problem doing that. And ironically, right when he laced up his Adidas, Rafinha went on to become a champion, an Olympic gold medalist, and a prime sidekick to Lionel Messi, so Rafinha felt like he was on top of the world. I mean, what could go wrong? Well, as time went on, Rafinha realized his shoe deal became his career's biggest mistake. While he was wearing the shoes, Rafinha started suffering devastating ACL injuries that would force him to sit out for months. So because he couldn't be on the field representing Adidas, the brand just refused to support him. And things were getting weird. It was like the company was plotting on his downfall. So when it was getting closer to July of 2018, Rafinha expected his Adidas contract to come to an end. And just because the company didn't show him love during his hard times, he not only vowed to not re-sign, he also vowed to never rock their gear again. So as the month passed, he began the revival of his career playing for Barcelona and some custom all-black Mizuno boots. Finally, he was representing a company he could trust, but what Rafinha didn't know was that Adidas slipped a hidden agreement in his contract, and without him knowing, they extended the deal for 5 years. So technically, Rafinha was bound by contract to only wear their products and to promote them on social media every single day. And as the months went by, Adidas purposefully let him violate the deal, knowing that legally Rafinha was going to have to pay them back big. In December of 2018, they slapped Rafinha with a huge lawsuit where they demanded $10,000 for every single day he didn't rep their brand. Now that's just mean. He didn't have any say as the judge sided with Adidas and forced Rafinha to pay over $1 million. So there you have it, guys. Check out these other videos and we'll see you next time.